Hey there, I'm Alex. In this video I'll be unboxing the Prusa MK4, doing my first print, and sharing my thoughts. Plus, I'll explain why I returned the Creality CR5 Pro high temp version and opted for the Prusa MK4 instead. They sent me the original Prusa enclosure. I'll unbox and assemble it in the next video. Yo, check it out. Here's what I busted out of the box. Prusa original PLA full spool, cable, spool holder, filament guide add-on, filament guide fasteners, USB flash drive packed with several models, wrench, pliers, Allen keys, screwdriver, nozzle cleaning needle, Prusa lube for the extruder I think, 3D printing handbook for your new rig, some dope web links for guides, latest firmware and Prusa slicer, Prusa's classic bag of gummy bears, sadly already raided, and of course the printer itself. Since I ordered the Prusa MK4 fully assembled and tested, it arrived with a test print and a confirmation of its inspection. And this gives me confidence that I won't repeat my sad experience with the Creality printer. The Creality CR5 Pro, a sleek and more affordable printer I snagged before getting the Prusa. But man, did I struggle to get good prints out of it. And surprise, it wasn't just me being clumsy with it. I tried different filaments, tinkered with settings, swapped nozzles, but even at the lowest speed, the prints were a mess. Couldn't find similar issues online, so I reached out to customer support. Turns out they were awesome. After a couple of videos showing the wonky prints, they promptly took the printer back and refunded me. This isn't a bash on Creality. I know many folks are happy with their gear. In my case, luck just wasn't on my side, and the printer probably had a glitch from the start. Maybe it's a 1 in 1,000 kind of thing. Why did I choose the Prusa MK4? Actually, I was torn between the Bambu Lab X1 Carbon and the Prusa MK4, with links to them below the video, but after reading rave reviews online about Prusa printers, I decided to go with the MK4. What really sold me was how many users praised its reliability and easy consumables replacement. There's a pretty cool video about Josef Prusa's factory, where their printers run 24/7, printing parts for themselves. That's the best way to spot flaws and fix them. Let's dive into Prusa's take on printer reliability. According to our tests, our printers typically go for about 800 print hours before needing maintenance. Usually, it's just the nozzle that needs swapping out, and then it's good to go for many more hours. So, after 4 weeks of non-stop printing, I'll probably only need to replace the nozzle. I did some checking on Prusa parts accessibility, and it seems pretty solid. Nozzles go for around $21 on Amazon, and in my case, about £36 on Amazon UK. You can also snag spare parts on the Prusa website at even better prices, though they ship from the Czech Republic, so expect a bit of a wait for delivery. Overall, I'm loving the idea that in 800 hours this printer will churn out tons of useful stuff. Before starting the printer, let's install the filament add-on and then we can turn it on. Let's remove the test print. The magnet on the bed is pretty strong. Connect the cable and turn it on. Choose your language. Now we start setup process. Self-test will now begin to check for potential assembly related issues. Now Prusa asks about some help to tap the nozzle. They've let us know that during the setup process there will be some noise and vibrations, but that's totally normal. Need to move the printer a bit away from the wall. Next is gearbox option. but gearbox calibration is only necessary for user-assembled or serviced gearboxes. In my case, I skip this step. Next up, filament sensor calibration. Everything happens automatically. Ask to start without filament in extruder. Now put it back. And remove filament to finish calibration. Self-test, okay. I won't set up the Wi-Fi for now. It's slow on all 3D printers, and transferring data with a flash drive is much faster. Let's check out the filament option. Loading the filament. I'm using PLA, so let's select that. Push the filament into the extruder. Once the nozzle heats up to the right temperature, the filament will feed through automatically. Filament has been loaded. Is the color correct? Press yes. All the settings are successfully completed. It went quite quickly. Everything is ready for the first print. There are a few models loaded on the included flash drive, and I think we should pick something bigger. Alright, I chose Rocket Engine. Let's see how it goes. Printing time for Rocket Engine, 7 hours, 16 minutes. Okay. The bed hasn't warmed up to the needed 60 degrees yet. Auto leveling, it is so cool. And here's the first layer, and it looks great. About 7 hours of work and the rocket engine is done. I love the quality of the work. I can't find any problem areas on the model. Everything is perfect. Just need to clean off a bit of stuck plastic. So the features of the Prusa MK4 that I highlighted for myself, there are actually more, but here are the main ones. The NextRuder with breakout board. Usually, replacing extruder parts is complicated, but the NextRuder's connector breakout board makes it easy. Fans, heaters, thermistors and other parts connect directly to it, allowing quick swaps in just a minute. Quick swap nozzles. The NextRuder's 2 quick release thumb screws make swapping nozzles easy. The MK4 uses special nozzles with an all-metal filament guide, enhancing printer reliability. A simple NextRuder to V6 adapter is also available. Perfect first layer. The MK4 automatically lays down a perfect first layer without user input. At the start of a print, the nozzle taps the sheet in a grid to measure distances and calculate offsets, ensuring a perfect first layer every time without manual adjustments. High-speed printing. With our input shaper and pressure advanced technologies in the MK4 firmware, the printer reduces resonance and predicts filament flow, cutting print time by up to 70% compared to the MK3. Automatic filament loading. Loading filament is easy. Insert it into the top of the extruder and it will be detected and pulled in automatically. The screen will prompt you to select the material type to set the temperature. Once heated, the filament is pulled into the hot end and you'll be asked if the color has changed. Confirm if it has, otherwise it will purge more material. To remove filament, go to the filament menu and select Unload. The printer will heat to the appropriate temperature, then retract the filament for easy removal. Support for a wide range of materials. The MK4 is compatible with a wide range of materials, whether printing with PLA and flexible materials for fun, or using PETG, ASA, polycarbonate, and polypropylene for durable prototypes. The MK4 handles it all with ease. Also, I want to mention the multicolor upgrade that I have already ordered and am eagerly awaiting its delivery. The MMU3 is an optional add-on for single extruder printers that enables printing with up to 5 colors or materials simultaneously. It has 5 filament slots, and after loading your choices and slicing in Prusa Slicer, the system automatically handles filament selection and loading for seamless color changes during printing. I will make the next video about its installation and setup, so please subscribe to my channel. I hope you find it interesting. I purchased the original Prusa MK4 from the official website. I bought it together with the enclosure bundle, and at that time the price was around £1,278. The shipping country is the Czech Republic, which is in Europe. In fact, the printer arrived in the UK from Praha in 4 days, but the problem is that it takes about 2 months or about 7 to 8 weeks from the moment you order the product until it is shipped. But now they have improved this option. You can check the availability of any item you choose in stock. If the product is in stock, it takes 2 days from the order to shipment plus 2 to 3 days for delivery, so you will receive the package 4 to 5 days after placing the order. For example, with my MMU3 order, you can see that the item was shipped 2 days after the order, and FedEx delivered it to me in 2 days. I received the package 4 days after placing the order. Today, with enclosure bundle is priced around £1,297, without £949. For those who want to assemble a printer themselves, you can order the original Prusa MK4 3D printer kit for less money. The MK4 build volume is 250 to 210 mm bed size and 220 mm in height, which is sufficient for most 3D models, but if you want to print larger ones, the faster original Prusa XL assembled 2 toolhead 3D printer might suit you better, as it has a build volume of 360 to 360 mm for bed and 360 mm in height, although it is more expensive. Subscribe to my channel, leave comments or questions, I will answer everything. Links will be under the video. Goodbye everyone.